We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. Today we have another baseball slate to go over. It's for Tuesday, July the 12th. But before we get into this free pick video, before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And it was meh day for me. I only had 9 plays, which was I think the least I've had in like a very long time. But it was a slow Monday. Went 4-5 overall, down 1.05 units. Started off the day just fantastic with a double loser with the Tigers team total over and the full game over, which was just miserable. It is what it is. Then the Pittsburgh-Miami first 5 under somehow hit. It was 3-0 in the second. I think it finished 3-0 for the first 5. The White Sox were a terrible pick. That was frustrating. Philadelphia, St. Louis should have hit, except for Aaron Nola gave up 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Just what you love to see with that first 5 under. Loser there. Did hit with Atlanta and the New York Mets first 5 under 4. I also did add the Mets money line later in the day. That came through. Max Scherzer looked absolutely amazing. And then it was beautiful. I think the thing I remember most about that game, Tim, was that 9th inning when Edwin Diaz came out, threw 11 pitches, struck out all 3 batters, and made the Braves look like a AAA lineup. It's beautiful to see. It was beautiful to see. So catch that one there. I was way off on that Oakland, Texas first 5 under. I knew that play was either going to make me look like a genius or look like a moron. It made me look like a moron. And then the Diamondbacks came through on my last play of the night, first 5 plus 125. They ended up winning the full game as well. So a nice little casher there. 4-5 to end the night. That should have been a profitable day, though. I should have gotten that first 5 under with Philly and St. Louis. But it is what it is. We move on to today's slate. What about you yesterday, Tim?
Yesterday was good. It could have been fantastic. Like it was, and we'll get into the one game that kind of screwed me over last night. That it cost me some coin because I think it was a flip in about 15 units because I had a round robin going and that was the last leg of it and I could have made some money. But I had the under in that Kansas City game. And that one was easy. You don't bet overs on early games. They just don't score. That's why I'm very inclined to take the under in today's early game as well, but I could not. I also had the Rays yesterday, which up 5-1 looked good. Tied up at 5. Boston tied up at 5. Oh boy! And then 2 runs in the 6th, 3 runs in the 8th for the Rays. 10-5 win there. Nice win there. I had the over in that Cleveland game as well as the White Sox. But I only bet the over in a full unit. I added the White Sox to my round robin, which was I ended up going 4-2 in my round robin, but White Sox were one of the losers. The over hit though, at least. Under, they made me sweat for it in that Philly game, but it hit. Mets, never in doubt. Max Scherzer looked like a freaking animal. Besides one bad pitch over the middle of the plate, he looked good. Some insurance in the 8th and the 9th, 4-1 win. And yes, Edwin Diaz is the best closer in baseball. I believe he's got a 66% strikeout rate.
51.4. He averages 18 strikeouts per 9 innings. I currently have the 100, and I bet this last night because I requested my book to put up a prop on this. And I went ahead and I put money on it. I got 150-1 for Edwin Diaz to win the Cy Young Award.
Why not?
Because I think he should be more like 100-1 or 80-1, where like Josh Hader is, not where he is right now. So if he goes out there and gets, let's say, 70 saves this year and continues to put up 2 strikeouts per 9, and I just want to address one question there that is.
Yes.
Has a closer/relief pitcher ever won the Cy Young Award?
Yes.
Yes. His name was Dennis Eskerly. He was a closer for the Oakland Athletics in the 70s. Yes, a relief pitcher has won the Cy Young Award. I'm not saying he's going to, but at 150 to 1, I wanted to take a shot at that because I think he's the best pitcher the Mets have right now.
Yep. And then the one game that really just ticked me off. San Diego run line. Look good. Hey, just don't allow 2 runs in the bottom, or don't allow more than 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth, and would be good to cover the run line. 1 out, good. 2 out, good. Double, oh boy. Another double, oh boy. Another double. All of a sudden, 6-5, and then they lose the game. And then Colorado loses the game straight up. Couldn't even get extra innings to try to get my run line. That is the definition of a bad beat. And that is what cost me 15 units. Because that would have made my round robin 5-1. Instead, it went 4-2. I still ended up being up almost 6 units yesterday, so I'm happy. But that could have put me up about 23 units. So big swing. But it's all right. We'll move on, and we've got a nice size slate today. So we'll go ahead and jump into the chat, say hi, and then we'll jump into some of today's games. Morning. Good morning. How have you guys been? Life has been really busy over by me. Hey, we've been busy too, but lots of baseball. Nice WNBA card today. Yes, I would not be surprised if 4 out of the 5 underdogs win today. I would be. I'm going looking at overs and favorites to start it out, and I'm going to put the scroller out. Aces, Lynx, and Mystics. I think that the All-Star break was fantastic for them. It is going to be fantastic for a lot of those teams, especially the Aces, who really needed just a reset. So be careful with that. I like the overs and the other ones, but be careful with some of the dogs. Not yet. In a little bit, maybe, but not yet. Boy, I tell you, yeah, Giants under was the play. Yeah,
I had the Diamondbacks first 5, so I had a nice plus money casher on that game.
There you go. Giants folded on that run I needed. It happens. I got a 5-leg parlay with all 5 underdogs. $25 pays $12,000. Guess what? It's not going to hit. Not good. Round robins, yes. I've been playing round robins. I actually round robined all my WNBA plays. And I'm gonna 5 or 6 team round robins in my baseballs today. And that's why I've been up some money because I've been doing well. Remember, they all play in consecutive times, meaning big cash out for the first or second games. Yep. You see the llama? Yes, llama. Beardy. So there you go. Nick has a close. Yes, sorry. Gonna make 2 parlays, omitting Dream and Mercury. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Mercury today. Not even close. Morning, gentlemen. Early game lean to Guardians run line as White Sox are terrible right now. Also looking at D Martin strikeouts under 3.5 minus 130. I was actually looking at the under in general, but I did not pull the trigger on it. We'll go over that game in a minute.
I do have a lead on that game. I haven't bet anything on that one yet.
I think a slump for a couple of the heavy favorites. That's fair. I mean, I could see like Dallas covering today, and I could see Atlanta covering today, but all the other favorites I see winning by margin. You like the Red Sox over 3.5 runs team total. Our best bets in that game, so we're unfortunately not going to be able to talk about that one.
But if we get 50 likes by the end of the stream, we can give out the best bet.
You said 50?
50? You want to do 50? You want to do 75? What do you want to do?
Let's do 60. 60 likes by the end of the stream, and we'll give you out our best bet. We're at 3 right now. Share out the stream. Like it up. Let's go.
All right, cool. And we have our number. 60 likes, and you guys get the best bet today. And that bet will be taking place in the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Or Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay Rays. I'm thinking hockey.
Yeah. You're good.
All right. Oh, yeah. The game's up. I should probably
introduce it, Nick.
Yeah, I'll do that eventually. All right. We're just going to relax. Okay. Cleveland Guardians are hosting the Chicago White Sox here. It's game 1 of a doubleheader. We're seeing the Guardians as minus 155. Home favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Looking at the way the tickets the tickets are coming in on this game. Or not the tickets, the weather. I'm trying to get all my stuff together here. I will eventually do that. 13-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 78 degrees, 1% chance of rain. Davis Martin and Shane Bieber is your pitching matchup here. Davis Martin, 4.76 ERA, 1.41 whip, 4.76 strikeouts per nine, which is 12%, 3.18 walks per nine, a 300 BABIP, a 310 FIP, and a 4.76 ERA. On the other side, Shane Bieber with a 4.55 ERA, 1.36 whip, 8.81 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%. 344 BABIP, a 3.23 Sierra FIP, and a 3.64 Sierra. Looking at where the tickets are coming in, we have find this game. There we go. 68% of the tickets and 86% of the cash have come in on the Guardians. 78% of the tickets are on the over. 80% of the cash is on the over. This line hasn't moved. For me, I had one play written down, but I'm leaning towards another one as well. I haven't bet anything in this game. I like the Guardians the first 5 on that minus half a run, but that is minus 120. I also don't hate first 5 under 4.5 at minus 125. I do not have anything bet on this game. I'm gonna write down Cleveland, Chicago first 5 under, especially after the game they played last night, under 4.5. I haven't bet anything in this game, but I'd be leaning towards those spots. I'll probably add something later.
Yeah, I didn't get involved in this one. It's the early game. You do not need to bet it. I just feel like this is a very ugly game. You get Dave Martin on one side, Davis Martin on one side. He hasn't pitched in the majors in almost a month. Last time he pitched was June 21st, and he only pitched a third in an inning. 3 earned runs, 3 hits, 2 walks against the Toronto Blue Jays. On the opposite side, you get Shane Bieber, who has not been good either. I kind of wanted to lean towards an under just because it's a daytime game, but the pitchers are keeping me completely off. I'm not touching this one. I'd rather just stay away and save my money for the main slate today and not really go after this one. Good morning, Jarnell. Good morning. Sox. You like the White Sox today? Okay. Good place for Sparks plus 175 with late West Coast time at home. Late game should favor them, even though Mystics have been one of my favorites to back. Keep in mind, none of the time things matter because guaranteed the Mystics were there 3 days ago. Like the timing should not matter. The rest, they all had rest. That's why I'm thinking a bunch of overs. But I don't think the West Coast time is going to affect the Mystics at all. I like the Mystics in this one. Mystics money line. There's no way I could tell you Mystics money line because they aren't they favorited?
Yeah, they're like minus 4s.
They're minus 5. They're minus 205. No, there's no way I'm telling you minus 205. You got to go. What do you call it? Run line. Not run line, but spread. 100%. Or CTs. What's CTs? Well, Showtime. What's CTs? I don't know what you mean. Am I missing something? Mariners money line is suspect. Shouldn't even be even. Well, the only reason why that game is even, which I think we're talking about that game not next, but it's up in like 3 games, is because of Josiah Gray. So
we do have a little bit of baseball news here. We got our 4th competitor in the home run derby. National slugger Juan Soto will compete in the home run derby, joining Albert Pujols, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Pete Alonso.
There you go. Cease is designated for DH2.
Oh, doubleheader? The second, yeah, Cease is pitching the doubleheader, game 2.
There you go. Yes, sir. Not sure what CT is. Suns don't play today. True. Well, we'll see how it goes. Let's go to another game that's kind of gross.
Yeah, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're at the Miami Marlins in this one here. Marlins are minus 150 favorites with a total of 8. Chris Stratton and Daniel Castano is their pitching matchup for this one here. Stratton with an 8.18 ERA, 1.91 WHIP, 8.18 strikeouts per 9, which is 18%, 4.09 walks per 9, a 361 BABIP, a 647 FIP, and 4.33 SIERA. On the other side, Daniel Castano, 4.15 ERA, 1.50 WHIP, 5.19 strikeouts per 9, which is 13%, 3.12 walks per 9, a 302 BABIP, a 510 FIP, and a 497 SIERA. Taking a look at where the money's coming in on this game, we're seeing 83% of the tickets and 93% of the cash coming in on Miami. This line's only moved like 5 cents. We have 77% of the tickets and 96% of the cash coming in on the over. This has gone from 8.5 to 8. There's your little flashing light. I look for when majority of the money is going in on one side and the tickets are coming in on the other. I'm going to take the first 5 under 4.5 here in this one. In this game, this is a straight line movement type of play. I think Castano is decent. He's not someone I particularly trust that much, but I think that he's somebody that can go out and pitch decent today. First 5 under for me in this one, under 4 at minus 125.
Yeah, this is one that I just did not bet. Real quick, I put a poll in the chat, which dog's going to win today, and I put the 4 biggest dogs, which are the Reds, the D-backs, the Mets, and the A's for the slate. So figure I'd throw that one in there. But no, I did not bet this one. I don't know much about this Chris Stanton guy. Oh, it's a bullpen game. That would be why. Okay, so lean towards Marlins. But I can't lay minus 150 or whatever run line it is with the Marlins because I don't trust them to score. This is a game that I just stayed completely off of, and I moved on. You don't have to bet every single game. This one's just I didn't get enough on this one. So this one's just a straight up pass for me.
Fair enough.
Yep. Who you guys like in the home run derby? How about a 3-peat?
Yeah.
Pete Alonso. I don't really think there's much contest. He's proven that he's won it twice in a row. So. Cover the spread. Gotcha. Yes, I think the Mystics cover the spread. Those dirty Pirates. Yep. I'm interested to see who the AL is going to have on their side. You gotta hope you get what at least. I'm surprised there's no Dodgers in there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's no Dodgers, but you're probably gonna. That means you're probably getting somebody from the Angels.
Yankees.
I can only imagine.
Shohei again.
I would rather have travel, but maybe we'll see. Well, we'll move on from that, and we'll end up having a big home run derby show or whatever. So
we're gonna have a show for the home run derby.
Yeah,
for sure. But for right now, we're gonna look at the New York Yankees. They are hosting the Cincinnati Reds in this one here. The Yankees are minus 310 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Looking at the pitching or the weather in this matchup here in New York, 13-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 86 degrees, 8.5% chance of rain. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Garrett Cole and Graham Ashcraft. Ashcraft a 7.27 ERA, 1.69 WHIP the last 30 days. 5.54 strikeouts per 9, 13%. 1.38 walks per 9, a 364 BABIP, a 468 FIP, and a 4.39 SIERA. On the other side, Garrett Cole with a 2.51 ERA, a 0.93 WHIP, 11.13 strikeouts per 9, which is 33%. 3.34 walks per 9, a 197 BABIP, a 375 FIP, and a 3.15 SIERA. And looking at this spot here, minus 310 for the Yankees. I understand they're at home. I'm only looking towards the Reds in this one here. One frustrating thing is my book is not offering plus 2.5 with the Reds here.
That's fair.
But I'm looking at the Reds in the first 5 plus 1.5 at minus 125. I think this could be a 1-run game at the end of 5 innings. So that's my lean in this one. I'll probably add that one later. But that's where I'm looking at this one here is the Reds in the first 5 plus 1.5.
Yeah, I know, a boring start to the thing, but I completely stayed away from this game. I have zero interest in this one. The Yankees should come out and crush them. It's the Reds. Reds are coming off of sweeping the Rays, which is interesting to see. Maybe lean towards the under. Ashcraft hasn't looked bad, and Garrett Cole is Garrett Cole. He'll probably shut him down, but this is just not a spot I wanted to go to. I have 6 or 7 MLB plays today, so I feel like there's better spots on today's slate. Like the next game. The next game will have a good spot for me, but I'm not going to go after the Yankee game today. They priced you out of the Yankees, and I don't want to trust the Reds on the road.
That's fair.
Yep. We'll click that game, but let's go. Morning, guys. Nice jersey, Nick.
Yes, appreciate it.
There you go. Would you go over Yanks?
Oh, boy. I don't know.
No, I would not. No upset. Bombers run line. Okay.
I mean, if you want, I'm not laying 35.
I'm not laying, what is it, 160? 170?
It's one. Yeah, it's up to 160 now. Wow.
Yeah, I don't lay that price in general. On money lines, there's no way I'm laying a 160 on a run line. I don't even lay 125s on money lines. I like Liberty at home for sure. Nope. And the Sparks at home. 2-legger is plus 820. I don't like it. I don't like any dogs today. And normally I'm a dog hunter. I like to bet dogs, but I don't like any dogs today. I'm going to add Dallas Wings early game just to see if they can come through. Adding it makes it plus 3,300. I don't mind the Dallas Wings today. I like the over in that game over 161.5, but I don't mind the Dallas Wings. Not one game will be on at the same time. Beautiful. Yankees minus 3.5 is even money?
That is no value whatsoever.
Yeah, at that point, I'm grabbing the Reds. Best underdog parlay choice. Best underdog for today. Mets. Angels.
I don't know where you're seeing even money for minus 3.5. I'm seeing plus 150 for that.
You got a bad book, bro. Seattle cross sport parlay today. I don't mind that at all. You own Storm and Mariners. Speaking of the Mariners, let's run into it.
Yeah, we have the Mariners. They are at the Washington Nationals in this one here. The Mariners are only around minus 112 favorites in this game, with a total of 9 in this one. Looking at the weather in this spot, we have 9-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 87 degrees, 15% chance of rain. Chris Flexen and Josiah Gray is your pitching matchup for this game. Flexen with a 3.21 ERA, a 1.43 whip, 7.71 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 3.54 walks per 9, a 3.21 BABIP, a 3.50 FIP, and a 4.71 SIERA. On the other side, Josiah Gray, 3.65 ERA, a 1.05 whip, 10.95 strikeouts per 9, which is 29%, 2.55 walks per 9, a 2.46 BABIP, a 3.75 BIP, a 3.28 SIERA. And looking at where the money's coming in on this game here, we're seeing 66% of the tickets and 86% of the cash coming in on Chris Flexen and the Seattle Mariners. But this line has moved in the favor of Washington, who opened up around a plus 105 even money. Now it's gone up to around the pick'em range. 64% of the tickets, 95% of the cash is on the under. This line has not moved. For me, This is going to piss some people off. I know the Mariners have won 8 in a row, but there are 3 spots today that I'm looking to fade a team off of a really nice home winning streak where they had a day off and traveled. This is the first spot here. I'm going to take the Nationals in the first 5 innings at minus 120. I think that this is a spot here where I think they have the pitching advantage with Josiah Gray over Chris Flexen as well. So give me the Nationals in the first 5 innings at minus 120 to at least win the first 5. Mariners can easily win the first full game because I don't trust the Nationals bullpen. But for this spot, I'm going to take the Nationals in the first 5.
Cool. We get to start off today with a disagreement. If it was Seattle traveling across the country with no days rest, sure, take the Nationals. With 1 day rest, I'm all right with them. And the only reason why this game is a pick'em, which I don't know where you're getting your line movement from. I got the Mariners at minus 102 last night, and now they're sitting around minus 110, 115. So it's actually moved in the right direction for Seattle because money's coming in on them, and it's moving that way. I don't know what numbers you're getting because, I know I guess I'm getting better numbers or whatever.
Different books.
I like Seattle today. They're the hottest team in baseball, and I'm going to back them. If they didn't have a rest day, if this game was yesterday, no, I'd be grabbing Washington right now. But this is after a day of rest, they get adjusted to it. I think they'll be good to go. Keep in mind, this national team is awful, and Seattle is fighting for a playoff spot, and they're currently in, I think, the second wildcard spot now. So you know that they're not going to – this is kind of similar to my Padres look from yesterday. They need to win, and they need to win against bad teams. Washington's a bad team. Now Seattle takes care of business in this one. I don't care that they traveled across the country. Seattle's the better team. They're going to win this game. I took them on the money line.
See, for me, I see this line, and
it's a trap.
No, I don't think so. Hablo Espanol. No, I do not speak Spanish. I must be looking at minus 2.5. Nathan feels like a live dog. And Natty's feel like a live dog. No.
Yes.
No. I'll introduce the next game, though, Nick. We're looking at the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. And the reason why I'm introducing it is this one's our best bet. So you guys can go check it out on the EarleSportsBets.com website. You can use this link in the description below. Give you a week pass, $49. Use the code CFL at checkout for 20% off. So essentially it'd end up being $39.20 for a week worth of plays. Oh, not to mention baseball, the last 30 days, I believe we're 70 and 47, up 28 units. We've been killing it. Let's keep rolling. More baseball. We got WNBA up today as well. Obviously, we go over them, but I beat some line movements on a couple of those. Just go check out the site. Just go do it. We'll go back to probably, once again, the marquee matchup of the night.
Yeah, with the New York Mets, they are hosting, or they're at the Atlanta Braves in this one here. The Braves are minus 190 favorites in this game. That stunned me because that was 155, 160 last night. 8.5 is the total in this game. Looking at the weather here in Atlanta, we have 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 82 degrees, 2% chance of rain. Spencer Strider and David Peterson's your pitching matchup for this game. David Peterson with a 4.15 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, 12.12 strikeouts per 9, which is 32%. 3.12 walks per 9, a 3.56 BABIP, a 3.91 FIP, and a 2.78 SIERA. On the other side, Spencer Strider with a 2.96 ERA, 0.77 WHIP, 12.48 strikeouts per 9, which is 43%, 1.98 walks per 9, a 2.55 BABIP, a 1.64 FIP, and a 1.81 SIERA. The guy's been elite this year. I currently have nothing in this game. I would let's take a look at where the money's coming in. And probably this will explain why the line has moved the way it is. We're seeing 76% of the tickets and 95% of the cash is on the Atlanta Braves. 57% of the tickets and 77% of the cash is on the under. I've got nothing in this game at the moment. I lean first 5 under. I lean towards the Mets. I want to see if I can get plus 160, plus 165, plus 170 with the Mets. So if I do make a play on the underdog in this game, it's going to be later in the day. I just don't think the Mets should be a plus 155 favorite against anybody.
Dog.
Dog, yeah, my bad. And they've been a dog of plus 150 or more 3 times this year. They're 2-1 in those games, and all of them were against the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium. So, and I think the Dodgers are a much better team than the Atlanta Braves. I don't think that's really that much of a question. So, I'm gonna lean towards the Mets and lean towards an under. And right now, not having anything.
Yeah, I laid off this game. This was just not a spot that I could necessarily get interested in. David Peterson scares me. That's the main reason that kept me off the Mets. Strider's been fantastic, but I'm not laying a price on the Braves, who have been good. They've been good, but they finally faced a good team, and they got shut down. Besides one big swing from Riley, that could have been easily a shutout last night. Keep in mind, I would probably lean towards an under in this game because no Marte and no McNeil for the Mets. Obviously, other people are stepping up now, but there's still a little bit of a lack of offense on the Mets side. I'd have to lean towards the under, if anything, in this game, but not enough for me to want to go and bet it.
Fair
enough. Sox versus Sox parlay. Good luck. Braves were shook last night. Mets run line.
Ooh.
You taking plus 1.5 or minus 1.5?
Yeah.
Because I would never say plus. Just read that the Orioles moved into the top slot as the most profitable team in baseball. Yes, they did.
Right.
Yes, they did. And I think they continue to do more today. Good morning, guys. Everything that you could possibly bet on the Mets hit for me yesterday. What was the team total for the Mets? 3.5?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah. Mets made some people money yesterday, so that works. That works.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see our team make money. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Minnesota Twins. They are hosting the Milwaukee Brewers in this one here. The Twins are minus 135 favorites with a total of 9 in this game. Looking at the weather here in Minnesota, 10-mile-an-hour winds, 82 degrees, 2% chance of rain. Jason Alexander, Josh Winder is your pitching matchup for this one here. Seeing Jason Alexander with a 6 ERA, a 1.79 whip, 4.88 strikeouts per nine, which is 11%, 3.75 walks per nine, a 345 BABIP, a 514 FIP, and a 5.33 SIERA. On the other side, Josh Winder, 1.64 ERA, a 1.27 whip, 3.27 strikeouts per nine, which is 9%, 2.45 walks per nine, a 289 BABIP, a 347 FIP, and a 5.87 SIERA. We're looking at where the money is coming in on this game. We're seeing it's interleague play. There we go. And 79% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on Minnesota. This line has moved accordingly. And 88% of the tickets are on the over, 94% of the cash is on the over, and the line's moved juice towards the over. So that makes sense. For me, I have one play written down on this one. I haven't bet anything in this game yet. But I have written down for the Minnesota Twins first 5 run line, which is a minus 115. I don't also hate that team total. It is minus 130 for over 4.5. But I don't mind that the Minnesota team total over as well. But for me, it's a lean towards the first 5 run line for the Twins.
The Twins are dead to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm not interested in this game. Just once again, not a spot that I wanted to attack. If anything, it was a lean towards an over, but I'm not going 9.5 with a Brewers team that could easily get shut out today. They're a feast or famine. They could score 10 runs today, or they can get shut out. And that's not a team I'm looking to really back in a side or total. Because I just don't know what team we're going to get out of it. Right now, they're 4-6 their last 10. So they're kind of like in limbo right now. And it's very, very – they're a confusing team. And Minnesota is one of my kryptonites this year. Minnesota and the Yankees have been my two kryptonites this year that I cannot get right. So I'm staying away from them. I completely passed on this game. I'll go after the teams that I have a little bit more of a read on.
Fair.
Mets reverse run line. I like it. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not going to bet the Mets today. But
I want to see what that is because they're plus 155.
That's got to be close to 205, 210?
230.
Twins first 5. I can't. Phillies not losing. I mean playing today.
Oh,
damn it. We can't fade the Phillies on a Tuesday. Give me the Twinkies. That's fine. I'm not going to say no to them, but I just can't get them right. So, one team that I have been able to read, though, this year is in this game.
Yeah, we have the St. Louis Cardinals. They are they're at the they're hosting the LA Dodgers, my bad. Total of 9 in this game. We have the Dodgers as minus 150 home favorites. Looking at the weather here in St. Louis, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, 87 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Mitch White and Matthew Liberatore is your pitching matchup here. Mitch White, 2.51 ERA, 1.33 whips, 7.53 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%. 4.4 walks per 9, a 262 BABIP, a 380 FIP, and a 4.81 SIERA. On the other side, Matthew Liberatore with a 3.81 ERA, a 3.86 ERA, 1.63 WHIP, 9.26 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%, 4.63 strikeouts per 9, walks per 9, which is and then 371 BABIP, a 259 FIP, and a 4.44 SIERA. Looking at where the cash is coming in on this game, we are seeing 71% of the tickets and 92% of the cash coming in on the Dodgers. And we have 68% of the tickets on the over, but you have 55% of the cash is on the under. The line's moved from 9 to there's 8.5 some places. It's still it's 8.5 on my book. I could see an under in this game. A first 5 under 4.5 could be an interesting look. But this is team number 2 of ones that were off of long home winning streaks that had a day off and travel to stunt and kill the momentum of their winning streak. I'm taking the Cardinals in the first 5 innings here. I think that we could see a good start out of Matthew Liberatore, and this is a spot where I'm gonna fade that one angle that I'm gonna test out today. There's 3 teams on long winning streaks that were mostly, if not all, at home, and then now they're traveling on the road after a day off. So I'm going to take the Cardinals here in the first 5 innings at plus 120.
Really? All right. I don't bet this team often, but I feel like I have a decent read on the Dodgers because I like to fade them, and when I do, I normally do pretty well. I'm backing them today. I like Mitch White. You're getting them at a lower price because they're on the road. Mitch White, over his last 4 starts, has allowed 4 earned runs. He's not going to go deep in the game. He goes 4 to 5 innings, but I do think that this Dodger bullpen is going to be able to do enough. Also, the Cardinals aren't doing anything right now. Sure, they won yesterday. I would also lean towards an under in this game because guess what? The Cardinals cannot hit 9 unders out of their last 10 games. The only one that went over was when when Liberatore pitched, and Liberatore has not been good. I'm going after the Dodgers today. I'm grabbing on the run line. It's even money. I think it's a good spot for them. So, Dodger run line. I normally don't bet it that often, but I feel like when I do pretty well doing it. So, Dodger run line for me today.
Okay.
Nope. Phillies playing Blue Jays. My book. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last Woody standing still in effect. Fair. Cardinals, no. Mets, yes, they did well last night, and I hope they win again tonight. I didn't bet them, but I hope they win. What's up, fellas? Just dropping by to say hi. Took the Mariners under 9.5 last night. Not going to go off of that one. Houston, we'll have to talk about that game for a minute. Cardinals, team total under. Yes. Wait a minute. The sucky-ass Phillies do have to play today. They play the Blue Jays. Yeah, and Phillies
play
are
the
going to be
Blue Jays
without
with no-
JT Realmuto, Baum, and then 2 starting pitchers.
Boom, and then 2 starting pitchers.
150 is steep. I'll take the Dodger run line. Yeah, I took the run line at plus 100 or something. So I'm totally okay with that. Speaking of a interesting game that I really like.
Yeah, I like it too. We have the Chicago Cubs. They are hosting the Baltimore Orioles. We have the Cubbies as a minus 115 favorite. Total of 9.5 in this game. Looking at the weather for this matchup here, 7-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 80 degrees, 1% chance of rain. Jordan Lyles and Adrian Sampson is your pitching matchup for this one here. We have Jordan Lyles with a 3.41 48 ERA, 1.10 WHIP, 7.55 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 2.61 walks per nine, a 244 BABIP, a 365 FIP, and a 4.32 SIERA. On the other side here, Adrian Sampson with a 3.05 ERA, 0.97 WHIP, 8.27 strikeouts per nine, 24%, 1.31 walks per nine, a 268 BABIP, a 296 FIP, and a 3.30 SIERA. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we are seeing 76% of the cash is coming in on Jordan Lyles, and then Baltimore Orioles are the tickets. And about the cash is about 50-50. 73% of the tickets are on the over, 88% of the cash is on the over. It's gone from 8 to 9 to we're seeing 9.5s now. And even though most of the tickets and all that are on the Orioles, we're seeing some movement towards the Cubs. We're seeing the Cubs as favorites in this game.
You said even money on them.
The money was even. 50% of the tickets were on the cash were on the Cubbies. I think the Cubbies have a pitching advantage in this one as well, with Adrian Sampson over Jordan Lyles. And this is the third team here. This is the Orioles coming in off of a really nice winning streak. They've won 8 in a row. 7 of those were at home. Now they get a nice little momentum killer with a day off and travel. So give me the Cubbies here in the first 5 innings. Once again, with these angles, I'm only taking them in the first 5 innings because this could be a potential flat spot for those 3 teams. But I don't trust the bullpens for them full game. So give me the Cubbies in the first 5 innings. I got it at minus 130.
Yeah, I'm gonna back the team that's made me some money lately, and that is the Baltimore Orioles, the most profitable team in baseball. Even if they lose today, I will still be up a chunk of units from their run. So I'm just going to ride this train until it falls off, and I don't think it falls off in Chicago against the Cubs. I think Baltimore is a way better team than the Cubs, and once again, you're looking at a team who's fighting for a wild card spot now. Crazy to think of. I know probably if we were looking into this game saying, oh, July 12th, you get the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Me and you would both wanting to be pressing that 1-800-GAMBLER button right now. That is not the case. Not even close, because Baltimore is 2 games behind Seattle and Toronto, because those 2 teams are tied for that 3rd wildcard spot. Not to mention Tampa Bay is falling apart, and Boston is only 2 games up on Seattle and Toronto. So that's a very competitive race right now. There is 8 teams within 3.5 games of a wild card spot or in the wild card. That's going to be a very competitive thing, and I think Baltimore is going to be in the thick of it. I think Baltimore has a shot to make the playoffs this year. That's it. I'm going Baltimore today. I think this is another situation. You take care of the bad teams. I know Baltimore, everybody's, they're under 500. They're 1 game under 500 now. This could be the spot where they get to be even 500 after tonight. Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore. I've been riding them this entire streak, so if they lose, I'm still up. That's kind of how I view it. So I'm going to continue to ride the Baltimore train. All aboard.
I got an unpopular opinion for them. After the All-Star break, they're a fade team.
That could be true, but I'm going to keep riding them right now. Dodgers should display superiority. First 5 money line. Yes.
If you like the Dodgers taking full game, you want the better team for the full game.
Baltimore money line. Yes. We can fade the Phillies on Tuesdays. We can. We just need to wait for the line. I feel like it's a Cubby spot. No. For me, player props today, I'm going with Parley, Luis Ariz, and Trey Turner record 2+ bases at plus money. Bet them straight as well. I see a total at 9. How do you feel about the over? I could see an over. And I think that Baltimore gets most of the runs. AL East is loaded. Yes, it is. But I feel like come the end of the year, the Baltimore Orioles could not be the last place team. I bet the Cubs and they get blown out. I bet against the Cubs and they win outright. If furthers my hatred for them, all I have to say is I'm staying away. Thank you. Oh, no. Can you bet the Cubs today? White Sox outfielder is not in the lineup for game 1 of the doubleheader. Makes me like an under. Let's keep on rolling, Nick. And this is the 1-800-GAMBLER game of the day.
Oh, yeah. The Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. The Rangers are minus 170 home favorites with a total of 8.5. I will press the button.
Stop it. Get some help.
That being said, I do have a lean on this game. We have a total of 8.5 in this game. We have no weather because they never give me weather for Texas because it's a roofed stadium. But we're seeing Glenn Otto and James Caprilarian. Caprilarian with a 4.10 ERA, 1.48 WHIP, 5.487 strikeouts per 9, which is a 14% strikeout rate, 5.81 walks per 9, a 244 BABIP, a 5.53 FIP, and a 5.92 SIERA. On the other side, we have Glenn Otto with a 9 ERA, a 2 WHIP, 5.73 strikeouts per 9, which is 14%, 7.36 walks per 9, a 364 BABIP, a 574 FIP, and a 6.51 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the cash is coming in on this game. This marquee matchup, we're seeing 52% of the tickets and 65% of the cash is on Glenn Otto and the Texas Rangers. We're seeing 85% of the tickets and 94% of the cash is on the over in this game, and I lean towards the over. I took the under yesterday. That was a big mistake. I tried to get cute in that game. It didn't work. I'm leaning towards the team total over 4.5 for the Rangers against Caprilarian. I wouldn't talk you off of the team total over for the Athletics. It's only 3.5, but I don't trust the Athletics bats to get me much. They got 8 runs last night, so who knows? But for me, this is a lean towards an over 8.5. It's a lean towards the Rangers team total over. But right now, it's currently a pass for me. I'll probably have a community post with like 5 or 6 added plays.
Yeah, I'm not going after this game. This is the definition of 1-800-GAMBLER. I will say we're starting to get into some of the games that we talked about on Chaos last night, and I said I liked the under. And the main reason why I said I like the under is because of Oakland. Granted, that was before Oakland went off and scored 8 runs last night, 6 of them in the 8th inning. So we'll see how that one goes. I would lean towards an under in this game just because I cannot trust the worst offense in baseball, or at least they were. Are they still the worst offense? They are not. They are no longer the worst offense in baseball. Detroit took that one back. Oakland is now 3.19 runs a game, which is 29th instead of 30th. But no, this is not a game I went after. I will say I have opinions in every single last game that's on this card, but I just do not like this game.
Fair enough.
A's, money line. Not going to talk you off of it. Glenn Otto, over here, maybe a stab at A's money line. Okay. I would lean under after an explosion yesterday, maybe even a nerfy. Don't mind that. 1-800, but lean Power Rangers. That's fair. And then you like 4 overs and 1 under. Las Vegas, LA for today. Oh, that's WNBA. Sure. That's fine. I think you're going to get a lot of sloppy play, so we got overs. 4 games left.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals, Tim, and we get another one of these.
Stop it. Get some help.
We're seeing minus 120 for the Royals, a total of 8.5 in this game. Looking at the weather in this spot here, we're seeing 7-mile-an-hour winds. I'm assuming blowing out here because it has its O. 85 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Bo Brisket and Chris Bubik is your pitching matchup for this one here. Looking at these two pitchers, Bo Brisket, a 3.21 ERA, 1.13 whips, 5.61 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%. 2.41 walks per nine, a 257 BABIP, a 343 FIP, and a 4.79 SIERA. On the other side, Bubik with a 4.85 ERA, a 1.73 whip, 8.31 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%. 5.54 walks per nine, a 338 BABIP, a 510 FIP, and a 4.92 SIERA. Looking at where the cash is coming in on this game, we're seeing 74% of the tickets, 69% of the cash is on Bo Brisket in the Texas, or the not Texas, it is the Detroit Tigers. We're seeing 83% of the cash and 65%, or 83% of the tickets, 65% of the cash is on the over. Yet this line's gone from 9 to 8.5. That kind of worries me here. I did not bet anything in this game personally. So this one's a pass for me at the moment. Just passing on this game.
You get Brisket and the Boob. And that is a sign for me to go over. I took the over 8.5. I know it's kind of juiced. I got it like minus 120. Chris Bubik has not been good all year. I will say his numbers look better than they did in the beginning of the year, but that does not really say much. He still is rocking a 6.84 ERA, a 1-6 record, and 48 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 5, 9, 11, 14 runs in his last 5 starts. So he is going to allow up some runs. On the opposite side, you get Brisket, who will also allow up some runs. He had a good start his last time out. I'll give him that. But previous to that shutout, his last time out in 6 innings, previous 3 starts to that were 12 runs in 3 starts, which went about 14 innings. So he's going to allow up some runs as well. I think both offenses you're going to see. And then when you get to the bullpens, I think it gets blown up even more. So I'm going to take the over between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals, especially with those 2 pitchers on the mound.
Fair enough.
Bada bing, bada boom. Royals in the over. I like the over. Yep. Sky, first half, -5. I believe that's the game I have an over in. Because I did not bet the Sky because that line was just a little bit too wide for me. Royals sweeping Tigers. I took the Tigers over 76.5 wins. These dudes suck. Yeah, I took the same bet. Tigers should hit the boob. They should. I had Cleveland Guardians first 5 yesterday and Chicago White Sox. Pick was a bad one. Yes, White Sox was bad. 3 games left, Nick.
Yeah, we have the San Diego Padres. They are at the Colorado Rockies in this one here. We're seeing the Padres as minus 140 favorites with a total of 11.5 in this game. Let's get the weather for here in Colorado. 90 degrees, 7-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 4% chance of rain. Mike Clevinger, Austin Gomber is your pitching matchup for this one here. Clevinger with a 3.50 ERA, 1.17 whip, 8 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%, 2.5 walks per nine, a 269 BABIP, a 3.77 FIP, and a 3.99 SIERA. On the other side, Austin Gomber, 7.32 ERA, 1.53 whip, 6.41 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 1.83 walks per nine, a 3.28 BABIP, a 6.26 FIP, and a 4.25 SIERA. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we're seeing 88% of the tickets, 97% of the cash coming in on the Padres. 50% of the tickets are on the under, 70% of the cash is on the under. The line has moved slightly towards the under. I kind of agree with that line move there towards the under. I am on the Padres run line, though, at plus 115. That has since moved to plus 105 on my book. I also don't hate the first 5 under 6 in this game. We saw 2-1 at the end of 6, or at the end of the 5th yesterday. I think we could see another we could see 1 run an inning and still cash that first 5 under in that one. So I lean towards the first 5 under 6. I am on the Padres run line. And yeah, so where I'm going to go for that one is the Padres run line with a lean towards the first 5 under.
That's cool. I went Padres as well. I know they kind of blew it like yesterday. We get Mike Clevenger versus Austin Gomber. I think this is a 7-2 type game where San Diego just blows them out. Austin Gomber has not been good. He's rocking a 6.46 ERA, a 4-7 record in 78 innings pitched. Mike Clevenger has been a sneaky good pitcher this year, Nick. He got hit up a little bit in his last start for 4 runs and 6 hits and 6 innings, but he's rocking a 3.34 ERA and a 2-1 record in 35 innings pitched. He's been pretty solid pretty much the rest of the year. And against a Colorado team, I think is a good spot for San Diego run line. It's like a plus 103 area. I'm totally down to bet that. So go ahead, give me the Padres today. I think it's a really good spot for him.
Fair enough.
I think this series is a good spot for him. Lenny's Tigers getting shut down in both games of the doubleheader should be motivate them to get the job and to get over the booth. I don't know. Sorry. Who do you guys like for the early White Sox game? Pass. Nick?
Lean Guardians, first 5 run line. Lean, first 5 under. Did not bet anything.
Cool. Dodger run line. Yes. Seattle. Yes. Baltimore. Yes. Rays over our best bets in that game. Padres, first 5, -0.5, -110. Yes. I like all that. 2 games left, Nick.
Yeah, with the Astros, they are at the Angels in this one here. The Astros, this line has actually gone down to -125. Total of 8.5 in this game. Looking at the weather here in LA, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 72 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Luis Garcia, Noah Syndergaard is your pitching matchup for this one here. Luis Garcia has been really good this year. 4.37 ERA in the last 30 days. 1.15 whip. 10.72 strikeouts per 9, which is 29%. 1.59 walks per 9. A 3.16 BABIP. A 3.54 FIP and a 2.87 Sierra. Noah Syndergaard on the other side. 4.13 ERA. 1.13 whip. 9.38 strikeouts per 9, which is 28%. 2.25 walks per 9. 274 BABIP, a 394 FIP, and a 3.46 Sierra. And looking at where the cash is coming in on this game, let's take a look. We are seeing 71% of the tickets and 83% of the cash coming in on the Astros. Yet this line's gone down. 67% of the tickets and 56% of the cash are on the over, and this line stayed the same. This may be another ugly play, but I like these ugly plays for whatever reason. Give me the Angels in the first 5 innings at -110. I just locked that in a couple minutes ago. My only worry is what type of Noah Syndergaard are we going to get, but this guy pitches better in LA than he does on the road. And this line just tells me the entire story I need to know. So I took the Angels in the first 5 here at -110.
Yeah, I almost took the Angels. I ended up betting the over just because I can see offense. I'm not a big fan of Syndergaard. This year, he's not been fantastic. Yes, he does pitch better at home, and it's not particularly close. A 2.62 ERA at home compared to an almost 6 on the road. But I think he gets hit today because Houston has been playing good lately. Like, they've been putting up runs. 6 earned runs, 6 runs, 8 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs, or 4 runs, 9 runs, 7 runs. They've been putting up runs. They've been hitting better as of late. And I think you're going to get another one of those. And I think Luis Garcia, I'm not high on. He got hit hard against Kansas City, 5 earned runs and 8 hits. He had a good start against the Yankees, good start against the Mets. Fine, both of those in Houston. This one's in LA. And actually, he pitches a lot better on the road. But I just see runs in this game. I think we're going to be able to get at least 4 runs aside. I would also lean towards the Angels because this line is really, really fishy. But I'm going over in this one. That's my favorite play for this game. Over.
Fair enough.
Thumbs up. You like the Guardians' first game with Bieber on the mound? I passed on that game.
I'll probably get around to betting
barbecue brisket. Barbecue does sound good.
Ooh,
Under.
There's a new place that opened up down the road from that new barbecue place. That sounds interesting.
Oh, wait for me for that place. Astros and the under. I would say no to both. I trust Clevenger a wee bit more than Gilbert. A wee bit? That's it? No, I trust Clevenger way more. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. And
I don't know, Tim. That seems a little. I don't know. What that says.
We have no clue what it means. We're joking. Dodger run line. Yes. Padres run line it. And Astros. No, I do not like the Astros. I could see the over, so I might take that instead of the money line. I would much rather. I would much. Not rather, but I would. I think we're going to see an over more than a Houston win. Angels team total under. No. How about the final game of the day, Nick?
Yeah. Ooh, this one's another one. I have a feeling when I post my card later, I'm going to piss off a lot of people with some of the plays I'm on. We had the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're at the San Francisco Giants. Giants are minus 220 favorites in this game with a total of 8. Looking at the weather in this spot here, guaranteed there's wind blowing out. 11 mile an hour wind blowing out, 57 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Dallas Keuchel taking on Logan Webb. Dallas Keuchel, 7.16 ERA, 1.53 whip, 7.71 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%, 3.31 walks per 9, a 346 BABIP, but a 329 FIP and a 3.92 Sierra both pop up as green on my spreadsheet. So he's one of the better pitchers on today's slate when it comes to FIP and when it comes to Sierra. On the other side, Logan Webb, a 1.32 ERA, a 0.94 whip, 7.68 strikeouts per 9, 22%, 1.85 walks per 9, 253 BABIP, a 296 FIP, and a 3.52 Sierra. Looking at where the tickets are coming in on this game. We're seeing 89% of the tickets and 94% of the cash is coming in on the Giants, and this line's really not moving towards the Giants. And we have 70% of the tickets and 81% of the cash is on the over. This line has moved from 7.5 to 8. That's what kept me off the under. But I think for the first time this season, I'm gonna do it, Tim. I'm gonna do it, Tim. And when I'm about to say, it's gonna make people look at me and go, "What?"
Do it. Don't do it.
Give me the Arizona Diamondbacks first 5 money line at plus 165. I'm going to back Dallas Keuchel here. His advanced numbers tell me we should see some positive regression from Dallas Keuchel. He's a soft tossing lefty that does not give up that hard of contact. And I think that we should see some positive regression from Dallas Keuchel here, which I know sounds crazy, but give me the Diamondbacks at plus 165 in the first 5 innings here. After that, their bullpen can go ahead and blow the game. But I'm going to trust Dallas Keuchel with my hard-earned money today.
That is not something I want to do. Dallas Keuchel has been awful this year. His last start, he pitched fine. 300 runs, 7 hits, and 7 innings. It was at home. How about a ERA right now of 7.8 for Dallas Keuchel? And how about a road ERA of 11.81? Granted, it's only 16 innings, but that is awful. San Fran's going to hit him early. They're going to hit him often. I think San Fran puts the over by themselves. I think if we get any run support from the Arizona Diamondbacks, that would be golden. It would be just cherries on top. But I don't think we're going to need any run support from the from the Diamondbacks today. I think Dallas Keuchel alone is going to get absolutely lit up. I'm on the over. I didn't touch the Giants because I'm not touching the minus 200 or 220, and I'm not touching a run line because Giants don't cover run lines at home.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. I want to see what that is.
I am going over in this game, and I think the Giants score at least 7 to 8.
All right, let's take a
6
look.
off of Michael.
Yeah. As a home favorite, I'm going to write these numbers down so we can compare them here. As a home favorite this year, the Giants are 17-21. Straight up, as a home favorite, 17-21. They are a losing home favorite.
Yep.
Let's see what they do against the spread. As a home favorite on the run line, they are.
Keep in mind, some of those might be plus 1.5.
No. As a home favorite, these are all as home favorites.
Oh, it's home favorites. Got it. Thank you.
They are 10-28 against the spread. So out of their 17 wins, they've only covered in 10.
Yep.
So I don't suggest this often, but I wouldn't hate plus 1.5 at minus 115 with the Diamondbacks for full game.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk anybody off. This is one of the very rare occasions that I wouldn't talk anybody off.
One of the very rare spots, yes. One of the very, very rare spots.
Very rare spot. But yeah, I'm taking the over. I don't really think that's an option. All right, Nick, that's it for today. By the way, guys, you guys are at 26 likes. You have until the end of I'm going to read chat a little bit, and then I'm going to go through all the housekeeping, recapping, all that stuff. You guys got 26 likes right now. There's 44 people in here. You guys need 60 likes in order to get that best bet. So make sure you guys start liking up the stream if you want that best bet. That being said, back to the chat for a minute. Diamondbacks in the over. I could see both. In Webb, we trust. That's fair. I'll ride or die with you, ride or die, and then he's laughing. So, Tim, the over I agree on. Over is also. There you go. We are going to need Supermax positive regression from Keuchel in Webb we trust. That is fair. Let's go ahead and pay some bills, Nick. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. We're getting close to 2,400. We're at 2396, so 4 subscribers away from 2,400 subscribers. We appreciate everybody who subscribes, show support. See if we can reach that today. I don't think that's too much to ask. If you guys make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Check out all the links in the description: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. Use the code ESP at checkout. It'll save you $20 off your first purchase. San Fran first 5. Team total over. Dallas Keuchel day. Let's get it.
Happy Dallas Keuchel day. Am I doing this right, Tim?
No. I disagree with that Diamondbacks first 5. That was yesterday pick. Stop chasing yesterday.
I'm not chasing yesterday.
It's fair.
Every game is an individual entity.
A little bit of recap before today. I like Seattle. I like the Dodgers run line. The over in Kansas City. The over in Angeltown. The over in San Fran. Baltimore money line. San Diego run line. My 5 WNBA plays as well. They've been screwed.
Yeah. At the moment here, and I probably will be adding some stuff. I'm on the first 5 under 4.5, Miami and Pittsburgh. I'm on Washington first 5 money line at minus 120. I'm on the Cardinals first 5 money line. I'm on the Cubbies first 5 money line. I'm on the Padres run line, the Angels first 5 money line, the Diamondbacks first 5 money line, and then we have the 5 WNBA plays as well. I'll probably be adding a couple more plays to my card on a community post in probably about 15 minutes after the show ends.
There you go. Nick, go ahead. Hold on. One more comment. We did not hit the likes, so no best bet for you guys today. Great show today. See you guys in game time decision. Let's do it. Nick, finish on with the show for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.